I'm Nathan.
And I'm Dina.
And we are Blue Notes News. Hi, Dina.
Hi, Nathan.
How are you?
Good.
Can you believe we're in a new year already?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Just time flies.
Also, I wish you all were here because Dina is wearing reindeer ears. Should I take them off because they're jingling a little?
It's okay because I got them on clearance because I wanted them for next year. I got my little reindeer antlers.
Yeah,
they're not ears.
Oh,
they're
antlers. I'm sorry, antlers. Yes, because Christmas technically is not over till January 6th, so it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Well,
we went to the store to get some more
some booze,
some more wine, and I saw them and I'm like, oh, they're on clearance, I'm getting them for next year.
Yeah.
And so
we're ready to go. We're ready to go to Surfing Santa's.
Yeah.
Which we didn't even talk about last week.
Oh, we didn't.
We went to Surfing Santa's.
To Surfing Santa's, the huge worldwide phenomenon.
It was on the national news.
It was. I think it's actually been like international now or
That's
something.
crazy.
But it's definitely been on the national news.
Crazy.
And we had some issues with parking, so it took us a little
bit to get there.
We're probably going to plan maybe an Uber for next year. Because that was...
The crowds were
a little nightmarish.
Amazingly ridiculous.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And
lots of people.
We just want to go and
have fun.
Hang out.
And bar hop a little. And
it's
celebrate Christmas.
For mimosas and Bloody Marys in the morning on the beach. So much fun.
So we have like 12 months less, like 11 months and 3 weeks, and then we'll have to do it again. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
11 months and 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
As long as you haven't moved away.
No! We can always come back.
All right.
All right, so this episode is very different.
Okay, yes.
Than our normal episodes.
Yes.
Because we're doing a year in review.
We're going to do the year in review, month by month.
And we're going to try not to take forever. No. But we do want to cover everything because there was a lot happened in 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm sure we are going to miss a few things.
But of course we are.
We're just touching on the highlights.
We're just highlights.
Each month of the year. But there was a lot to cover.
Man, when we sat down and started going through it, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh, that happened. That happened this year? Like, when was that? I don't even remember. Yeah, crazy.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, well, start us off. Fire away.
Okay, so January.
Yeah.
I mean, the big obvious shit show. Trump was inaugurated with his tiny little crowd.
With his baby crowd inside the Capitol because it was too cold.
Yes.
I think it was also because there wasn't going to be anybody there.
Yeah, I think so too. Mm-hmm. So they decided to move it inside. Uh-huh. And they used the weather as an excuse. Although I kind of remember when Obama got inaugurated.
It was cold. It's been cold many times before and they do it outside.
Yeah. So,
And you know what's funny? Not funny, but his crowd was all billionaires.
Yeah.
That's who he had.
Yeah.
The billionaire
Jeff
class.
Bezos.
Mark Zuckerberg.
All those.
Yeah. Elon Musk.
Sucking up.
Yeah.
Sucking up, kissing his ass, getting ready for all their tax breaks. So as billionaires, they don't have to pay
big, beautiful bill.
Yeah. While we are,
screwed.
Paying $10,000 in taxes this year.
Yeah, easy peasy. Yeah. So that was the exciting news of January. Yeah. And then in February, I'm going to let you just cover February because I'm not a sports person, but you just fire away.
I'm not really. I'm a baseball person, not really a football person.
Yeah.
But in February, the Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl. And the Eagles fans are crazy.
Okay, you know who's a big Eagles fan? Is Savannah Guthrie from the Today Show.
Oh, really?
Oh, she's a huge Eagles fan. Huge. Yes.
Well, I know they had like a huge street party and probably tore it up and looted some things and flip some cars over because those Eagles fans in Philly,
they get excited.
They're crazy over there.
Yeah,
so,
that was fun. That was
here's kind of the big news.
And we don't even we've done Super Bowl parties at the house because we always love to have a party, and we'll do Super Bowl.
You do love
to have a party. I know, but really,
you guys put on the best parties.
We do have some fun parties.
Really put on some
I do love a party,
parties.
but the best part about a Super Bowl party is the halftime show. That's really why we do it. It's just for the halftime show.
Yes.
More on that later.
Yes, more on that later. And actually, do you know, my hubby and I are going to be going on a little cruise, and it's going to be over Super Bowl Sunday. So we won't be here for
what are we going to do?
Parties or
we'll just have to drape the house in black and be done.
Yeah,
that's all we can do.
Because you guys are all about the Super Bowl, I'm sure.
Yeah, because we're so excited about the Super Bowl.
Well, you can just stop it at the halftime and watch the
halftime and then just be done with the rest of it. Yeah, exactly.
And before I booked it, I was like, I just want to let you be aware that this is going to be over the Super Bowl. Are you going to be okay with watching the Super Bowl on the ship? And he's like, yeah, sure. They have a sports bar. I'm fine.
Oh, there you go. Get a drink.
Or they even have the big TV out by the pool.
Oh, they're going to have it on there.
And it's going to be on there.
Yeah,
it's going to be like they do special events for the Super Bowl while you're on there. So
he
was like, I'm totally fine.
He's covered. Yay. He's covered. He's fine.
Okay.
All right. What else? What else are we covering?
Moving on to March, that is when this administration, this horrible, disgusting, garbage
that we covered from
dumpster
January.
fire administration started their immense immigration crackdown.
Oh, God.
And they deported at least 280 people to the Seacot prison in El Salvador, using an 18th century old law, some wartime law that was used to enable them to. But I know 254 of those 280, I'm pretty sure at least, have been released from there.
Good.
So
good. They should have never been sent there in the first place.
There was immediate fallout and reaction to this illegal
because
power grab by exploiting some centuries old law.
Right. And the thing is, people deserve due process. Everybody who is here deserves due process. You don't just round up people and ship them off to another country. That is not what we do.
No, because if somebody who isn't here illegally, let's just say, doesn't have due process, somebody who is a citizen, how do you know the difference?
Right.
If you're not giving one person due process,
you might as well take it away from everybody.
How do you know the other person who may be a United States citizen and who it's already happened to gets rounded up and caught up in this net of illegal trappings? It's horrible.
It's disgusting. Yeah, it's totally disgusting, and should never happen in the United States of America. That's not shit we do.
No. Yeah. It's horrible.
Horrible.
And we're losing our rights every time that it happens.
Yes.
Every time that something like that happens, it's eating away at our personal rights and freedoms that we have been given in this country by the Constitution.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah.
So moving on to April. The big story of April was sad because that brought the death of Pope Francis.
Yeah.
God, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Pope
he was
Francis
a good pope.
Dies.
Yeah.
It had, a pretty impact on the Catholic Church.
Sure, yeah. And it caught the attention of the world.
Yes.
Because he was such a different pope.
Yeah.
He was just such a different
Very
pope.
kind.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not Catholic, you're not Catholic.
No.
But he had a heart for people, for the immigrant, for the poor, for those just downtrodden.
Yeah.
Like, he just had a very big,
compassionate,
empathetic spirit.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a very sad time.
It was a very historic moment, and there's a lot of Catholics all around the world.
Yeah, 1.4 billion Catholics. Yeah.
So
a lot of Catholics.
That was historic.
Yeah, for sure.
And then that leads us right into May, following up with the
installation of Pope Leo.
Pope Leo.
Yeah.
Pope Leo
so we got a new pope. And he is an American-born
pope. The first American pope
How
ever
weird
installed.
is that? From Chicago.
Yep.
How crazy is that? Yeah. And that was honestly, I was like blown away because I was watching the news when it happened.
They were like,
too. We've got a pope, we have a pope.
The white smoke started coming out, and I was like, oh my God, I'm watching it
Who is it? Yeah. And they're like, oh my God, it's the first American pope.
Yeah.
Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. And he also, while not maybe as progressive as Francis, it's hard to tell. It's still early in his pontificate, but he is very much for the immigrant, very much for the poor and the downtrodden as well.
Yeah, and he has criticized Trump a couple of times and made some very disparaging remarks about the way
politics in this country and what's happening here.
Immigrants and our just fellow human beings.
Yeah. And then, in addition to Pope Leo, the same month, Trump wanted to revisit the 2020 election. Which he keeps doing. We talked about last week's podcast.
Yep. He's setting the stage.
I think you're right. I think you're so right.
I think I honestly think he was surprised to have won.
Yeah.
And any election that's been occurring since then has gone blue, and he is really setting the stage.
He's scared to death.
A blue wave.
I think so
in
too.
The midterms.
I think so too.
And then, just as a little personal favorite,
go ahead.
In May of 2025, the season finale of The Handmaid's Tale,
which I
premiered. We tried to get Nathan to watch it, but
I tried.
He was traumatized by it.
I couldn't handle
it.
Too
close to home for what's going on in our world right now.
It really was. Like, I was like, I cannot watch this, though. I would sit in the other room while Jerry would watch it.
And he was binging the shit out of that
He binge watched it like
and we
crazy.
Want to rewatch it again.
Oh,
We're ready to rewatch it
you guys
again.
go ahead. I'm going to go sit in the other room.
Oh, it's not. You can handle it. I have faith in you. I think you can handle it.
I'm going to need some Xanax or something to get through that.
It's okay. It's like kind of, it's like watching the horror movie. You kind of just like put your hands over your face and you look through like one finger and you're like, oh, but it's scary, but you can handle it.
Okay.
All right. So that's the first half, pretty much.
Oh my gosh, that's the first half of the year.
Well,
Holy
mid-year,
cow.
kind of.
Jeez.
So now we're getting into June.
Yeah.
Very tragic incident.
Oh, full time.
Melissa Hortman and her husband and their dog were killed in their home.
In Minnesota.
Assassinated.
Yep.
The perpetrator also went on to try to assassinate two other
people,
Democratic politicians in the state of Minnesota.
Yep.
Fortunately, they did not die. They were just, critically injured.
They were critically injured.
But they recuperated and recovered. And, I mean, at least that's something. But Melissa Hortman and her husband, where was Trump for those assassinations?
That's what I was getting ready to say. Where the hell was the flag at half-staff for that?
Yeah. We put flag at half-staff for Charlie Kirk.
But not for her.
Some YouTube...
A podcaster.
I
mean, can you imagine?
Who argues with college campus kids.
Yeah.
And was treated like a hero. There's even like a national day, isn't there? Like
that's what they want to do.
They want to do.
Yes.
It hasn't gotten passed yet.
Yeah, no.
But where was the outrage?
Exactly.
When these two people were assassinated in their home.
In their home.
In their home. And what about the judge whose house got blown up and set on fire?
Right. Well, and
nobody cared about that either.
Trump didn't even call Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, to say condolences to what's happened to you and your state.
Is there anything we can do?
No, he didn't bother to call. Didn't bother to call.
No. Said he's crazy anyways. Why should I call?
Why should I call? Yeah. Ugh.
Oh. Yeah, deplorable. That's why they got the name. Sorry to say it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. But on a positive note of that month was the No Kings protest did begin.
Yes.
And people have been coming out in droves for these.
Yes. Every time we have one, they grow.
They grow.
I don't think we have an official date yet, but it's looking like there might be another one on July 4th, 2026.
All right, so that's coming up.
And who knows, there may be one even sooner.
Sure, yeah. It depends on what they organize and what they decide, But every time that crowd is growing.
Yeah.
And people are pissed.
Yeah.
They've had enough.
Yeah.
They've had enough.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well...
That brings us to July.
July. Oh, another sad one. I don't like that.
The floodings that happened in...
Texas, yes. When at the camp
Mystic.
For the kids. Yeah, that was a rough, horrible thing.
Yeah, at Camp Mystic, 27 campers and staff died, and at least 135 people died across 6 counties: Kerr, Burnett, Kendall, Tom, Green, Travis, and Williams.
Yeah, that's awful.
And I also read somewhere that emergency... what do you call that?
Oh, like the alert system.
The alert systems were supposed to have been upgraded, and they weren't.
No, they were not.
And that would have really probably saved a lot of lives if those systems had been upgraded to alert people that flash floods were coming.
Yeah.
Just like tornado alarms and stuff like that go off.
Yeah, and it's like that's the stuff that's the stuff you invest in. Like that's where you put the money.
This is where our money needs to go, not to tax breaks for billionaires.
Exactly. Yeah. But that was a sad, tough one. That was a tough one. Yeah, for sure. That was difficult.
Yeah.
August. Oh my gosh, we're to August.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
August brings us...
Oh, the National Guard.
The National Guard in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Got deployed to D.C. so they could mulch around the trees. Because they were supposed to be stopping crime. Yeah. But they didn't have anything for them to do.
So they did a lot of gardening.
They did.
They picked up a lot of trash and put mulched. In some mulched.
And I'm like, why the hell are we... That is not what they were trained to do.
No.
Like they're not trained for that stupid bullshit that he had them standing around doing. And for what purpose? To look powerful, to look mighty, to look strong, to look... And here's the thing.
To pretend like he has a little army around him in the Capitol.
And here's the thing.
Pathetic.
Yes, when you have more eyes on the ground, crime is going to go down, but you can't have the National Guard just hanging out indefinitely or the military hanging out indefinitely. Like, that's not a crime solving, like, that's not the way to
We're also not crime. A police state here.
Right, exactly.
I mean, we're not supposed to be anyways, according to the Constitution.
Right, exactly.
Innocent until proven guilty, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
But, I mean, all that's out the window now.
So. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh.
So that brings us to September, which was a little chaotic.
To say the least.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. Oh,
that
take it away, Gina.
Unfortunately saw the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Very sad.
Yes,
I mean, nobody deserves to die, in gun violence.
No, that should never happen.
Even though he promoted that for years and years and years. That was one of their main goals with Turning Point USA, was to promote a culture of gun
Yeah,
ownership
having guns and
yep,
you know, and not taking that away, not putting any restriction on it.
Yeah. So it was kind of ironic.
But no, political violence is never the answer.
No,
especially in the United States of America.
No.
Political violence should never happen.
Have to die that way.
No,
that is just barbaric. I mean,
however, I do want to say the man was just not a good man.
No,
just not a good man. He was very bigoted. He was very racist. And
misogynistic beyond, like, oh my God.
So the fact that people were impacted that stood up and said, hey, I don't approve of this, and then they lose their jobs.
Yeah.
Or
I don't agree with what he had to say.
Yeah.
He was not saying anything that was valuable to me.
Right.
Or, you know, good to me, and then people got fired for that.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane to
That
me.
was crazy.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
All he promoted was freedom of speech, and then as soon as someone used freedom of speech against him, they lost their jobs.
Yeah.
Or they were targeted by the government, the media, the MAGA.
Because
hypocritical.
Yeah, because MAGA and Trump and the Republican Party are not the party of free speech.
No,
not
it's
the party
only
of free
speech if you're
in agreement
with what they have to say.
Yes.
If you have anything to say that is not in favor of them or in agreement with them, then you need to be
stopped,
shut down.
Yeah.
Shut
the fuck up
and
right.
just. That's it. You're done.
I love that we both went through it at the same time. Yeah, exactly.
It's exhausting. It's just so exhausting to keep up with all their hypocrisies. Like, oh, we love this, but not if you do it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
We can do it, but you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
We have every freedom of speech to say whatever we want about women, about black people, about white people, you know, but...
Yeah,
you can't.
You better shut the hell up.
You better shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so hypocritical. Yeah. It's so disgusting.
Speaking of freedom of speech,
don't even get me going.
No,
I might go on
I know
it
could get bad. Yeah. It could get bad. Speaking of freedom of speech. Also in
September was a big month.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. Bad Bunny was announced for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And people lost their shit on the MAGA side of the aisle.
Yeah, lost their shit.
And Turning Point USA, speaking of Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA said, we're going to do our own separate Super Bowl halftime show because we want to have American people. The man is from Puerto Rico. He's an United
States citizen.
He's a citizen of the United States.
Just so you know, anybody out there listening,
in case you didn't know,
just because somebody sings in Spanish does not mean that they are not a United States citizen.
Exactly.
Born and bred in Puerto Rico, baby, Baricua.
But yeah, you're right. Like that, it just is crazy to me that they lost their shit over him coming to the forefront as the halftime show for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they're still losing their shit over it.
And now they're all embracing Nicki Minaj.
Oh God.
Embracing her because she went and had like a 20-minute conversation with Erica Kirk on some stage.
Yeah.
And she's not even a United States citizen.
Right, exactly. But they love her.
Yeah. Because she just...
Because she came over to their side of the fence.
Yeah.
And...
Which I heard she's just trying to get a pardon for her sex offending husband.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
sexual assault husband.
She's looking for a pardon.
She's looking for a pardon.
Yeah, exactly.
For somebody in her family.
Yeah, and that's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
And that's just shady shit.
So what month are we on? We're going into
October. We're in the last quarter of the year.
Oh my
God. We're rounding the corner.
All right. What do we got here?
Israel and Hamas reached a ceasefire in October.
Finally.
After a long fucking time.
Yeah. after so many deaths and so much destruction.
So much destruction.
Just sadness. Just really bad.
It is really bad. And Netanyahu is a war criminal. He is a war criminal. And some of these Democrat politicians will not say that.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
I've seen...
Just last week, Trump had him...
Yeah, he's hanging out at his house.
Mar-a-Lago, yeah, just hanging out. Like, he's just... announcing that he should get a pardon from
Israel,
from the new prime minister,
the
new president of
Israel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like even Cory Booker will not acknowledge that this man is a war criminal. He will not do it.
He won't take AIPAC money from Israel.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 As he bombs and starves children in Gaza.
Yep.
It's getting depressing again.
I know. Where are we at?
November? We're at November. Oh. November. What happens in November?
Is anything good in November? Oh, the government shutdown.
Shutdown in the government's history comes to an end.
That is positive for our government workers and our military. So that is at least a happy moment that happened.
It did. I mean, happy, yes. But also sad because Democrats caved. Chuck
Schumer could not round his people up and say, hold the line.
Yeah.
Hold the goddamn line.
Hold the line for health care for Americans.
Yeah. And now the price is going to shoot through the roof.
The prices are going to triple probably at least. Mm-hmm. And not only are your premiums going up, because this is what I found out, because my husband and I get our insurance through the marketplace.
Right.
Not only are our premiums going to almost triple, but our deductibles are also going to go through the roof.
Yep.
Instead of like a $2,000 deductible, we'll now be facing I don't know, like a $16,000 deductible.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's not even worth it unless...
It's a catastrophe.
One of us has a heart attack or gets cancer.
Right.
Why do we... I guess we'll just go without. I mean...
And that's the choice a lot of Americans are making right now is, do I go without?
If you don't own anything, go without.
Yep.
Just go without.
Yep.
I mean, that's my advice.
Chuck...
If you own a home, though, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place because if something happens,
they're coming for you.
You're going to end up losing your home.
They're coming for you, baby.
And so it's like a terrible catch-22 to be in that spot. And it's really sad that as Americans, and that we send, speaking of Israel and the ceasefire last month, we spend billions and billions of dollars sending money to Israel so that they can fight their war with Gaza. And they have free health care and free college.
Yeah.
And what do we have? Nothing.
Expensive health care and not free college. Yeah. It's bullshit. Oh, December.
Is that where we're up to? We're up to the end of the year?
We are at the end of the year. And December
was another couple of tragedies.
Another tragedy. Two tragedies, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
We had the Bondi Beach tragedy massacre in Australia.
Brown University. Mm-hmm.
And then we had the Brown University shooting here in
Rhode
the United
Island.
States, in Providence. Mm-hmm. And, just more and more.
And can you believe
gun violence.
that just happened and it feels like it was years ago?
Yeah.
Like the amount of stuff that comes at us is so overwhelming that something so tragic seems so long ago.
Yeah.
When it was just moments ago, really.
Yeah.
But it was
some heroes rose out of those situations.
Yes.
In the Bondi Beach massacre, basically, I think it was a terrorist attack, basically, in
for sure.
Australia. Yeah. One of the gunmen was subdued by an unarmed Muslim fruit shop owner who saw what was happening and snuck up behind this guy.
Yeah.
And grabbed his gun and disarmed him and stopped probably
a lot more people from dying.
Many more people from dying.
So a hero did rise from the ashes of what was that day.
And you don't need a good guy with a gun to stop
just
a
need
bad
a good
guy with the gun.
Yeah.
Because look at what this guy did without any weapons or any.
He just stopped it.
He just did it.
He just did it.
And
he put his life on the line to do it.
He said that his soul just implored him to do something to stop this.
Yeah.
And they actually had a GoFundMe because he did end up getting shot twice himself.
He did. Yeah, he ended up in the hospital.
He ended up in the hospital, but thank goodness he survived. And they raised a GoFundMe. I mean, I think at first, like the first few days, it was $250,000, and I think it's well over $1 million now.
That's incredible.
Sure.
That's incredible.
But yeah.
Wow.
So
yeah. So good does come sometimes.
So how ironic is that a Muslim man
stopped the killing of Jews.
The killing of Jews in another country.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Like if we could just have that sense of community here with that kind of diversity, look how far this country would go.
Yeah.
But now we're at this point where
we're fighting to not go backwards.
Diversity.
Oh, we're fighting to not go backwards.
Diversity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just a shame because I think that's what makes this country great.
It is the diversity. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a multicultural democracy is what makes it a great country. Yeah. Absolutely. Wow, that was a year.
That was a year.
My God. And we didn't even scratch the surface of what happened this last year. That was just
those were just the little highlights
of the
highlights that we picked out for the year of 2025. God. Let's hope this year will be better somehow.
I know. Oh God. Yeah.
I really do, because this was a rough year. This felt like a little bit of trauma inducing
for sure
year. So, all we can do is stay positive and look ahead. And
do you know what else was exciting about this year?
What?
We launched Blue Notes News.
We did. We did. We launched it.
And
we're
now,
loving it. We're having so much fun with it.
I know. And next week starts season 2 of Blue Notes News. Yes. That is freaking crazy. Holy shit.
Can't wait.
Oh my gosh. But I'm excited that we've had a good year despite the stuff that's happened. Yes. I feel like we've had a good year. We've built some really good friendships and find joy, and that's what we have to do.
We've kept our friendship strong and just found our outlets for joy.
Well, and I think the other thing too is we have to build community, like this Blue Notes News community and our friend community, and just building those communities of people that are like-minded, that hang together, love each other and build each other up and say positive things. And that's how we overcome the evil and the nasty that's out there.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Well, Miss Dina, where can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook at Dina with Blue Notes News, and Instagram Dina_with Blue Notes News. How about you, Nathan?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook at Nathan Montgomery, and you can find me on Instagram at NateMont520, and of course Blue Notes News on Facebook and Instagram. So come follow along, take this episode, share it, and invite your friends and like it, and give us some reviews. We want some reviews.
Rate us. We want to be rated.
Rate us and give us reviews. All right, everybody. Happy New Year, and we will see you next week for Season 2 of Blue Notes News.